Why did Baker leave Devilish Trio? Well, the answer to that just might surprise you. So sit back, buckle up, and let's dive into it. Devilish Trio, also known simply as D3, was a Tennessee-based underground rap group which included rappers Baker and Hydra Main, along with their producer and friend 10 Gauge. Their genre of rap would fit them in somewhere between Memphis funk and horrorcore, often using monotone vocals over chilling and slow instrumentals or chest-pounding 808s. And now to begin this story, we first have to take a look back into the year 2014, when in November of that year, MC Holocaust created Doom Shop Records with the help of Stone Dog and DJ Fat Jump. Doom Shop would go on to grow and take many new talent into the group as well. Among these talented artists on the Doom Shop roster was the funk legend Bakeryamaker. After some time, Baker would go on to create his own rap group alongside Hydra and producer 10 Gauge. This is when Devilish Trio was born. D3 started uploading tracks on SoundCloud as well as Bandcamp and YouTube, with uploads like Devilish Trio, the album. This music of dark, hypnotic flows mixed over 90s boom bap samples and cowbells helped the group quickly grow a large and dedicated fan base in the underground. The group would go on to release Devilish Trio Volume 1 on February 19th, 2016. They would follow this up with Devilish Trio Volume 2 on November 1st, 2017. Finally, this brings us to their last official album titled Devilish Trio Volume 3, which was released late 2018 on December 9th. As of today, March 21st, 2024, the Spotify for Devilish Trio currently still has over 450,000 monthly listeners. So then what happened? Why exactly did Baker leave Devilish Trio? Well, I stayed up until sunrise last night and did some diving on the internet just to try and figure out why this happened. Now, with a quick Google search of the topic, we find that in 2020, the group broke up after Bakeryamaker left in order to focus on getting his personal life together. Now, this raises some red flags right away because it's not like the group is no longer a thing. The Devilish Trio group, or should I say Devilish Duo, is very much so still a thing. The group is still alive and well. The group didn't break up, it's just that Baker parted ways with them. So this really makes you wonder, why would Baker have to leave the group in order to get his personal life together? It's not like he wasn't able to work on music at the time, because the summer of 2020, on July 8th, Baker released his new album, Violent Shit 3, The Epilogue. Not long after that, Hydra dropped The Grey People and officially announced on Instagram that Devilish Trio will no longer be making music. So what did Baker mean by this, that he was leaving D3 to get his personal life together? Well, this is where things kinda get fucked up. So feel free to pause the video and go grab your snacks, because things are about to get pretty interesting. Turns out that the album from Baker I previously mentioned, Violent Shit 3, has a song as the intro for the album titled Deadbeat 91. So basically, the story here is that Hydra made a song with the instrumental for Deadbeat 91, but for whatever reason, Baker decided to scrap it and didn't want to use it. This of course caused some tension to rise in the group, as this definitely pissed Hydra off at the time. There must have been a few other minor events happening that we may never know about, but this song seemed to be the line Hydra didn't want crossed. And I guess Hydra complaining about the discarded track was the line Baker didn't want Hydra to cross. Because in 2020, Baker would officially leave Devilish Trio, but not before packing up everything that he had the rights for. Baker not only tried taking what was owed to him, but also the rights for a lot of stuff Hydra worked on as well. In some cases trying to obtain the full rights to the Devilish Trio library. Hydra replied to a comment on Instagram saying, "We didn't fight it because we just want him to fuck off and handle his losses like a man." Baker would end up hitting Hydra and 10 Gauge with a copyright lawsuit against them for their music. Hydra claiming Baker just wants money, doesn't care about the years of friendship and everything we did for him, so he gets no respect from us. But with the breakup of the trio official, this was not the end of the beef between Baker and Hydra. On October 10th, 2020, Baker featured a track titled Graveyard. Now it's important to keep in mind of the timeline here. So this song had just released around the exact time that Baker was cutting himself off from the trio entirely. So if you take a closer look at this song he featured on, he actually starts the song off opening up with the first verse. He raps, "I love the thrill of a battle. I slaughter the sheep like cattle. The man of war has come back and I've come to reclaim my saddle. No love for a snake. You just want a piece of my plate. And you thinking that you are slick, but it seems you've made a mistake. Test me, stressed king, all this pressure I'm applying, ain't no other like me." Now I'm not Inspector Gadget or anything, but this definitely seems like it's airing out his side of the story without actually naming names. I mean, we all know this verse is about Hydra, but to be fair, Hydra was shitting on Baker's name ever since this all happened, so of course Baker would reply in some way like this. It's good to point out that there's two sides to every story, and based on Baker's promotion of his own music, I don't really see Baker being the type to go online and defend himself against the internet trolls. Clearly Baker and Hydra had a serious dispute over the song Deadbeat 91. They claim the other person is greedy and is only caring about money. It's pretty sad a very talented rap group got torn apart, and also longtime friends got torn apart due to some bullshit over a song beat and copyright. But I'm sure there's plenty more to this story from both sides that the world doesn't know and may never know. Baker, Hydra, and 10 Gauge, although now working separately, still continue to release great music, and maybe one day we can see them collaborate again in the future. For now, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think of Baker leaving Devilish Trio. See you on the next dive.